people are going, so I'm going to rub up a toto right now, meaning I'm going to bake a toto, right? So I added 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. That is very critical. 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder. All right, so I also added about a teaspoon of vanilla. I also added sugar. The amount is up to you. You can start by adding 1/4 cup and then adjust the taste as you go along. I also added 2 teaspoons of mixed spice. Mixed spice is a combination of several spices. If you don't have that, you can add just a teaspoon of cinnamon powder. I also added about a teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg, and I also added about 2 cups of toasted coconut. You don't have to toast the coconut, but I like toasting it because it brings out the coconut flavor more in the toto. So now I am using freshly blended coconut milk to mix the dry ingredients. Mix well to ensure that no dry up flour in the bottom of the pan, right? So in other Caribbean islands, they call it coconut cake. In Jamaica, it is called toto. No egg, no in a toto, okay? Toto is pudding-like and not cake-like. All right, so now I am also adding a little bit more of the coconut milk. You want to have a nice smooth butter, not too stiff and not too runny. So mix, 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 mix. Right? Added a little bit of salt. That is about, I would say about a teaspoon of salt. Or you can just add half teaspoon and then taste it to see if it needs more salt, to see if it needs more vanilla or sugar or so forth. Yeah, man. And then I am adding 2 teaspoons of melted chiffon. Chiffon is a margarine in Jamaica. All right. If you don't want to use margarine or you don't have any chiffon, you can use butter. If you don't want to use butter, you can use 2 teaspoons of oil, any oil, preferably vegetable oil though. All right, so now I am greasing a disposable baking tin. Toto has no definite shape, although the preferred shape is square, but really when I was growing up, I'm used to bake it in a pudding pan or a pot. All right, so you don't need to worry yourself if you don't have no baking tin. Just throw the ingredients into a pot. All right, so this is the real toto. I bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour. Right, so it is baked and cool, and now I'm slicing it. All right, so look at it. This is the real Jamaican toto right there. Inside is moist. Yeah, man, this is the true Jamaican toto. And look at the color. This is toto color as well. Yeah, man, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, very nice, man. Yeah, inside is moist, pudding-like, not cake-like, pudding-like. Yeah, man, moist and kind of gummy. Yeah, real Jamaican toto. Wow, good.